Раз.
222, 223, 224, 225. Раз, два, 222.
Ten o'clock. May I ask you to sit, please, to start? Please, my colleague, my friend, we wanted to start because there are some from our family, they wanted to leave today. Means you have to start exact time at 10 o'clock. Okay. Good morning, everybody. You are welcome again in Sochi. And now is in our ordinary Congress, extraordinary Congress. You know that it was yesterday that is ordinary Congress, and then because I told you we received some motions after the deadline, and then it was the opinion of the council that we have to have today another extraordinary Congress to deal with the motion what we already received from our family, from National Federation. It's about 24 motions. It was easy for us to refuse. We say, okay, that's we receive the motion after the deadline. But we respect everyone, and we want also to listen and to hear from you your opinion. You have to correct our way. Perhaps we are not in the right way. This is why we wanted to listen to all of you. Everyone here, he can to vote and he can to ask for the floor. He can to tell us his opinion. Perhaps we are not in the right way, as already mentioned before. Now we're starting the extraordinary Congress, and I hope that you can accept the election from yesterday, from the examine and the tellers. It will be the same like yesterday. If you accept it, please, I asked you to raise your green card. It will be the same people that you already elected them yesterday. Okay, who is against? Abstention? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we'll continue now. I'll give the floor to the General Manager. You have the floor, Madam Amal Khalifa, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President. Good morning. So we need to start with using our electronic system again. Today we will not use the card, but we will use only the device. To be sure that your device is switched on, please press sign in. Every national federation has its own machine. Yeah, just a machine without any plugs, without any cards. When you press sign in, you will the red flash, the red button will be flashed. You don't have? It's without card, without any connector, without any card. Just press sign in, please. Now we'll start the roll call. Please, there is no need to use the card. It's only the machine itself. The red light should be flashed. If it's flashing, meaning that it works. Oh, thank you. So as you can see here, we will use only this machine. And if you have the red bottom here or the red is flashing, meaning it works. Just push this white sign in. Can we put the roll call, please, on the screen? Now I will ask you to press again sign in, the white button. Whoever doesn't see his name in green, please sign in again. Israel is not here. Kosovo is not here. Angola.
It's correct. You have to send someone to be in the main entrance to count, because after we finish, that someone he will come late. You have to tell us after we start.
I'm sorry, we have also some discrepancies, so we will proceed with the normal roll call. Please raise your green card.
For what?
For, sorry?
We wanted to make sure how many were green card and how many is here. Okay, may I ask you please, because we wanted to start. We don't, and also they have to count. The officer. Okay, now you are ready to count. Mr. Schlupp. Yes, it's my opinion. Yes. The action. The tellers, please. From yesterday. Yes. Madam Ross, South Africa. Miss Leonor, Portugal. Mr. Gassan, Venezuela. Can you count, please? We will ask to raise the green card, and then we will count if it's correct between here, and then we can start. We save the time. Mr. Schlupp, some from them come here and some here. Yes, but okay, please. Big operation. Okay, may I ask you, you are ready? Ready to count? Okay. May I ask you please to raise your green card. We wanted to count how many in... Please raise your hand, please. Two, 3 minutes more, and then we save a lot of time. This is a kind of exercise also for the congresses. But everyone, you have to count with English language. Mario, not with Spanish. Stefan, how many? 121, correct? 121. Okay.
Sorry?
Thank you. It's okay, it's okay. It means 124. Okay. You guarantee, Stefan? You are elected by the Congress, huh? We respect you. We trust you. Okay, thank you. Please, Amal, you have the floor. Thank you.
The extraordinary Congress was officially convened following the IHF Council decision in a letter dated 27 of February 2015, according to Article 12.2.3 of the IHF Statutes. The agenda also published according to the stipulated deadline in the IHF Statutes. So all the procedure of convening the extraordinary Congress was following the provision of the IHF Statutes. Thank you, President.
For your information, we distribute who is dealing with the motion with our colleague, the executive member, and then first we will going to start with the Vice President. Mr. Ruko has the floor for the first motion, please, and you have to continue also till we will change. Mr. Ruko, you have the floor.
Many thanks, Mr. President. Dear humble family, ladies and gentlemen, we want to have a smooth Sunday morning, and we are ready to finish as soon as possible. So we will start with the motions. The motion number 1, it is relating the statutes. That means that to approve it, we need 2/3 majority. And that is in reference with the discordance that there are in between the statutes, Article 7.3, that last reference is violation of the above mentioned obligations by any member federation shall lead to sanctions provided in the IHF regulation concerning penalties and fines. But the article in the statutes that has been approved before, not today, in a former Congress, it is, I can read, the Council shall be entitled to suspend any stakeholders that seriously and repeatedly violate their obligations as members with immediate effect in the next Congress. The Council shall give the opportunity to the members concerned to present their arguments and give them the benefit of doubt until the members present in their defense to the Council, after which the Council might revoke the decision and lift the suspension. So that is a discordance, and I want to ask if someone wants to take the floor to clarify something. No, it seems no one. So we can proceed to vote. The vote will be, in order to avoid and to be absolutely clean, the vote has to be at the same time, not in favor, not against, not abstention, at the same time, because we want to avoid any misunderstanding that someone is voting twice for the same motion. So if you are ready, please start. But all, I repeat, green, red, or abstention at the same time, and the tellers will count what about the figures. Please raise your cards at this moment. Thanks. The result is in favor, 121 in favor and 2 abstentions. So the motion has been adopted. President is asking for the floor.
No, I have a proposal very easy. We're going to vote with a green card, and then after against, abstention, and you know how many. Very easy.
Okay.
We don't like to count. Every time we have to count. You understand?
Yes, sir. And the suggestion of the President, we will vote first yes, and after no or abstention, and we will count. It seems that there are, it will be much more clear for everybody. Not in this, because this is absolutely clear, 121 in favor. So we continue with the motion number 2. The motion number 2, it is concerning the rights of the continental federations to put motions in the Congress of the International Handball Federations. If we want to be with a clear solidarity and have same treatment, the Council, it is proposing that the IHF Executive Council could also put motions in the respective continental congresses. It is so simple like this to have a similar treatment. Continents can put motions in the International Handball Federation. International Federation can put motions in the different continental federations. So I want to ask if someone wants to intervene in this motion. It seems no. So we can proceed. Who is in favor, please raise your green card. To facilitate the counting, we will count now regarding the negative. Who is no in these motions, please raise your red card. Abstention. So, motion is totally approved. We go to the motion 3. It is also in reference with the IHF statutes. That means that we have 2/3 majority too. The question it is, as much as you enlarge and grow and improve the championship, we have to change and improve also the responsibilities and the duties of the people who is involved in the IHF. So, you know that in the statutes, there is the responsibilities of the different members of the different commissions. And now the proposal is, because of the continuing improving and changes in this, to transfer this responsibility to the IHF Council. So exactly is to move the duties from the IHF Permanent Commissions to an internal regulation named IHF Permanent Commission duties. Exactly that means to delete the duties of the IHF Permanent Commissions and to implement all these duties in the respective IHF Permanent Commission's duties out of the statutes. There is some intervention? No? We can proceed. Please, who is in favor, raise the green card. Yes, thanks. Who is against? Please raise your red card. Abstentions? Seems no. Automatically, this motion is approved. Motion number 4. It is in reference to regulate the complaints that can arise from the different forms. Now it is not so clear, and we have had some examples that people is jumping the IHF juridical bodies to go directly to the CAS, to the Tribunal of Arbitration of the IOC. And that is trying to regulate that all the motions, all the complaints, after passing for the respective continental juridical bodies, have to go to the IHF before going to the CAS. It seems very reasonable, but any case is to put the things in order.
Mr. Rocker, just a moment. I want to add something. It means you have to start with a legal body. They already elected from you. You elected our legal body. Means before to go to the CAS, you have to go first for the IHF bodies, legal body, and then after, if they refuse or something, you can go to the CAS in the final. This is only to explain to the...
I hope that with this clarification of the President is clear for everybody. Any intervention? It's no. So we can proceed to vote. Please, what is in favor? Who is in favor? Raise the green card, please. Okay. Who is against? Please raise your red card. Seems no one. Abstentions? It is no one. Automatically, the motion is approved. Motion number 5. It's to add to the Article 4 supplementary rules for professional players that we want to have a clear protection both for the players and for the national federations. So what we want, what it is the proposal, it is not permitting to change and loan a player for more than two times. That means that a player maximum in a season, according with the hemisphere, it could be from the 1st of July to 30th of June or different, a player can arrive to 3 teams. Original one change, a loan, a new club, and after another loan to change for another club, but not more. And until now, it is permitting to all the changes the club wants and in agreement with or an opponent or another club. It is some intervention. It seems no. We can proceed to vote. Who is in favor, please raise your green card. Seems okay. Red card for the people who it is against this motion. It seems no. Abstentions? It seems no. Automatically, this motion is approved. The motion number 6 is related also for the same, but for amateur players. The justification, it is always the same. That means that it is not needed more explanations, and we can proceed automatically also for the amateurs players. Who is in favor of this motion, please raise your green card. Who is against, please raise your red card. It seems none. Abstentions? One against. Abstentions? Seems no. Sorry, but the lights here avoid me to take a look, global look easily. So the motion is automatically approved with 1 vote against. And now arrive to the motion number 7. It is also to protect the national federations and to protect the players to play with the respective national team. That means that we want to ensure and control through the transfers all the contracts that it could be between a new club, and a player. That means that now we have one specimen that is the contract, and we want to add 3 paragraphs in this motion. The 3 paragraphs, it is yes, it's here. Paragraph number 9, in addition, it is, in case of any disputes, the International Handball Federation or its juridical bodies are the bodies of the first instance. Once all internal remedies of the International Handball Federation are exhausted, an appeal against the decision of the IHF can be lodged in the Court of Arbitration of Sports in Lausanne, whose decision will be final. That is 1 paragraph we want to add in the specimen contract that is joined to the transfer when some club is asking for a transfer of player for a foreign club. The addition number 10 is this contract is signed in 5 in 5 copies. 2 for the club, 2 for the players, and 1 have to go automatically to the International Handball Federation for control. And the paragraph number 11, we want to add, it is the International Handball Federation will issue the international transfer certificate once the contract is deposited with the International Handball Federation. This last one means that in the IHF we will have the control. We have the control about the transfer will not be issued until the moment that the contract is deposited in the International Handball Federation. The protection for the players to have the possibility to play with the national team is, in my opinion, completely assured. If there is some intervention in this, it seems no. Okay, so we can proceed with the votation, starting for the green cards. Who is in favor? Please rise. Okay, who is against? It seems no one. Correct me, the tellers. No one. Abstentions? It seems no one. The motion is automatically approved. That is the end of my intervention. So, Mr. President, I return the floor to you.
Thank you, Senor Roca. It was very clear. And then we continue. Professor Dabrowski, please, you have the floor to continue the motion, please.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the floor. Dear handball friends, we can now start with the block of motions which was sent by Continental Handball Federation. We receive only 2 proposals from Europe Handball Federation. Both are connected to IHF player eligibility code. This means we need simple majority for this proposal. First proposal is that in Article 6(1)(b), European Handball Federation proposed to add 1 sentence. They shall not have played in an official match for another national team after December 31 of the 21 year. IHF Council is not in favor of this proposal. Justification is connected also with the Olympic Charter of International Olympic Committee, because we strictly follow this charter, and in some direction we add stricter rules to the provision of Olympic Charter. Are we ready to go in the vote? Also, first question is, do you agree on motion number 8 from European Handball Federation regarding IHF eligibility code? If yes, please raise your green card. Tellers, are you ready? Not yet? Who is not in favor of motions of European Ball Federation, please raise your red card. Red card, please. Tellers. Tellers. Are you ready? Please, who is abstain? Abstain? Tellers, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Maybe please tell us, tell it. We have to wait a little bit for a result. Uh, 40 is in favor of this proposal, 64 is against, 10 was abstain, also this proposal is not accepted. Second part of proposal motions of European Ball Federation is connected with Article 6.3 of same code, play eligibility, and they propose to add one sentence: the IHF Council further to consultation of the continental confederations concerned will decide on the players' eligibility to represent new nations. Council of International Handball Federation is not in favor of these motions because Council mean that is not necessary, as the Continental Confederation are represented in the IHF Council, and the separate body after examination will submit the case to the IHF Executive Committee, which in turn will present this proposal to the IHF Council for decision. It is included, it is old text. Also, who is in favor of motion of European Ball Federation, please raise green card. Tellers, please. It seems that you are ready. Who is not in favor, please raise your red card. Tellers, please, red cards. Thank you. Who abstain? Please, your yellow card. Please, can you tell abstain? Thank you. We have to wait for result. Uh, 41 in favor, 70 against, 4 abstains. Also, motion is not accepted. Thank you very much, and it's my pleasure, Mr. President, to give floor back to you.
Thank you, Professor. Well done. And now come to continue. The next motion is Mr. Joel Deblanc. Have the floor, please. Monsieur Deblanc.
Je vais prendre la parole en français.
French.
La motion suivante est
The following mission,
des motions
motion
qui émanent
submitted by
de l'Islande,
the Icelandic Handball Federation
de la Fédération norvégienne,
and from the Norwegian Federation
de la Fédération d'Égypte.
and the Egyptian, so Iceland, Norway, and Egypt.
OK?
Is that okay?
Pour ce qui concerne la première,
Now, concerning the first
motion numéro 10,
motion number 10,
l'Islande.
submitted by Iceland.
Est-ce qu'elle va s'afficher?
Okay, can you see it on the screen?
OK?
Yeah.
Le Conseil s'est
The
prononcé
Council
favorablement, à l'exception
was in favor,
du point 4,
except
d'ailleurs, qui a fait
for
l'objet d'un vote
point 4,
puisque dans le vote précédent,
and in the preceding vote, we agreed that we should use all the IHF bodies, legal bodies, before submitting to the CAS. So what I suggest is to adopt this motion, except for this point, point 4.
l'exception tout à l'heure. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions?
Are there any questions, any comments?
Donc on peut passer au vote. Donc,
Otherwise, we'll pass on to the
adopter cette
voting.
motion, je répète, à l'exception du point
So, adoption of the motion except for point 4. So, raise your green card. No, there's an intervention.
Islande.
Iceland, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. As you said, that now we have already changed the status regarding CAS, so our amendments, mark number 4, is not necessary, as you say. So I withdraw point number 4.
Donc, nous avons...
So we have the agreement of Iceland to withdraw point 4. So I suggest that you adopt the motion submitted by Icelandic Handball Federation, which was also approved by the Executive Council. So raise your green card, please, if you agree.
Nous procédons au décompte
We are going to count the number of green cards.
Yes, yes. Opposition,
Anyone against?
abstention.
Abstention?
Merci Alexandre. Et merci
Thank you for Iceland and thank you for the Congress to have adopted this motion. Second motion,
Il s'agit cette fois
this time
à propos des compétitions
concerning competitions,
d'avoir la possibilité, qui serait, comment dire, de ne pas avoir la capacité de
not to have to dismiss a team engaged in a competition if it does not have the level of the competitive capability. And in last July in Zagreb, we fixed this competitive capability, and the Executive Council was not in favor of the proposal. And this is what I'm submitting to you, that is to say, to reject this motion, this proposal, concerning the competitive capabilities, because it is up to the Executive Council which manages the competitions. Who is against this motion? Abstention? In favor? Raise your green card. There's an intervention from Iceland.
Yes, thank you. The reason I have these motions is based on my experience regarding the last World Championship in Qatar. The decisions that were made before the tournament and changes of regulations were not in accordance with basic internationally recognized principles of sports law, for my opinion. Before the last World Championship in Qatar, the IHF Council amended Rules 2.3 and 2.8 of the IHF competition regulation regarding the right to re-award a place of a team which is not good enough to another team chosen by IHF on a subjective grounds and didn't have to be based on decision on objective criteria listed in the statutes of IHF. We think that if a team has already qualified, the Council cannot take their seat based on grounds that they are not good enough in comparison with other qualified teams. But if a team can't participate, it must be replaced in an objective way, so we will know the rules in forehand. I hope you understand how important it is to have a natural rules based on objective criteria, so we can get trust from the media and the people that loves handball like we do. So I ask you to vote in favor of this motion. Thank you.
Juste peut-être pour
Just to explain your intervention, we just voted for the objective criteria, just as you wish, and which we share. The Executive Council gave its agreement. We unanimously voted for the spirit of this motion, but we keep our position, and it is a competition, and it is the Executive Council's responsibility and competency. But we are in favor of the spirit of your intervention. Is it clear?
Thank you, Mr. Joel. Okay, I wanted to explain to you some things that's according this motion from Iceland. Thank you, Iceland, that you already sent this motion. But everything belongs to the competition. It's have to deal with the council. Otherwise, if there are something, you have to ask for the Congress to bring the ask for the meeting for the Congress, and then it is not practical. It means the Congress has decided that all things belong to the competition. We have to deal with the council. And I think, I don't know, our legal bodies are sitting here if they accepted this, my opinion or not. I wanted to ask Mr. Zoran also to confirm what we already decided. Otherwise, it will be not practice, you understand. At the meantime, also, I explained to you in my report, this is the main resource and the main product for us is our World Championship. It means we have to be in good level, that it's not boring for the people in television, looking for television, or the spectators. You understand? This is the main thing that we have to make our competition attractive. And attractive, it will be not one-side game. It means that if one team comes to participate, qualified for the World Championship, and then play matches, and every match 30 goal different, 20 goal difference, it's not attractive. It means it will affect the image of the World Championship. This is the main things for this, the decision of the council. May I, Mr. DeBlanc, can you give floor to Mr. Zoran, our legal body, also to explain for the council before you are going to vote, please? I want to everyone to understand why. We are not against anyone, but we are dealing with something belonging to the council. The Congress gives this duty to the council.
Zoran. President. Thank you, Mr. President. I will speak in my language. Takmičenje je samo jedna od aktivnosti IHF-a, a ta aktivnost I pravila vezana su za definisana je posebnom dokumentu koji se zove pravila za IHF-ova takmičenja.
The competitions are just one of the IHF activities. The competitions and the regulation for the competitions are defined in a separate document named Regulations for IHF Competitions.
Za izmjenu ili dopunu pravila za IHF-ova takmičenja treba uputiti kancelu, koji na osnovu mišljenja Komisije za organizaciju takmičenja po tom pitanju donosi konačnu odluku.
The motions for changing or amending the competition regulations should be addressed to the Council. The Council, based on the COC proposal, will pass the final decision.
Vidjeti član 3.13 Statuta IHF-a.
All of this is stipulated in the Article 13.3 under point 13 of the IHF statutes.
Znači, to je konačno nadležnost kancela.
It is finally said the duty of the Council, not of the Congress.
Obzirom da je takmičenje samo jedna od aktivnosti IHF-a.
Because the Congress is not dealing with the competitions.
Mariano, hello. Do you want to add something? Can you? No, it didn't work. Again, no, yeah. No, don't push. Yes, now.
We are totally agree.
Okay. This is the second body, the people, they are elected them.
Yeah. Hello. I got the floor? Yes. Just a short comment from Iceland because of that. I understand what the President is saying, and I fully agree with him about the competitions and lack of competition. But the main point is that if you have qualified, if you have got the right to compete in the World Championship, then the Council, from my point of view, the Council can't take that right away. If there's a lack of competence, then we have to change the rule of qualification, just like the Council did with agreement with Australia and Asia. So that was a very good step. But if you have got the right, then nobody can take it away. About the legal body, it's, from my point of view, I'm a lawyer too, from my point of view, the statutes is the main law. So all the regulations must be based on the statutes. And if we change the statutes, then they have to change the regulations afterwards. So I for all Congress members, I think if you think about your team, your small teams, that if you have qualified, that the Council can take that right away from you, I think everybody sees this, it can't be done in a legal way. So that's why I wanted to put it in the statutes. That's not possible. So I ask you to rethink this. Thank you.
Monsieur le Président.
Okay, I will come again. My opinion, if, I will give you example. If a team qualified for the World Championship, and before starting the World Championship, he did the federation or the teams, they did a very big mistake. The council can take a decision or not. This is something because the council is the representative all the continental. Means we have a representative from Europe, from Africa, Asia, Pan America, Oceania now. It means the Congress, you have to deal with the very top things. The Congress is the highest body. It means if there are something happened in between, it means we can't take any decision because all of us, we have to respect the Congress decision. Let the council deal with something like this, and the council, they are take care of the performance and take care of the handball worldwide. We are working. This is my opinion. We are not against, but we wanted to make easy and practical. This is my opinion too. Thank you, George.
Oui. Je voudrais
Well, I'd like also to go back to what the President has just said. Let me remind you that our bylaws, our laws, have been promoted and developed after the last votes in compliance with the spirit you've just expressed. And that from now on, you are making reference to the old text and the old laws, but today, after the unanimous voting, these laws have been evolved. And the request made by the President through this second point is to forward the responsibility to the Executive Council. But the very spirit, as you've expressed it, is fully written, enshrined in our statutes, which was not the case before. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear delegates, unfortunately, I'm going to ask you not to consider the Icelandic motion that, once again, does not want the Executive Committee to be in charge of the issue, whereas for operational and practical reasons, I cannot see how things can be done otherwise. There we go. We are going to vote. So, for those who are against, then you raise your green card. Those who are against the motion, please raise your green cards. So, again, raise the green card to show that you're against the motion, which is against the stand of the Executive Council. Again, I repeat. Raise your green card if you are against the motion.
The motion.
Oh, oui, pardon, excusez-moi.
We are voting for the motion,
Oui, oui.
not for the executive opinion.
OK.
Yes. Now we can ask you, please. No, again, please, again. This, excuse me.
Oui?
Okay, it means now we understand the situation. We are talking about motion came from Iceland, and the executive or council only tell you our opinion, but you are going to vote for the motion, not against the executive or the council, but you are going to have the vote for the motion, not for the opinion of the executive or the council.
Oui. Bien sûr, excusez-moi.
Yes, of course, I apologize.
C'est la motion
So it is the motion of Iceland that's going to be the object of voting. So are you in favor of the motion of Iceland or against the motion of Iceland?
vote est ouvert. Vous levez votre carte en vert.
So the voting starts. You raise your green card.
Pour ceux qui sont pour la motion,
For those who are in favor of the motion.
OK.
All right.
Et maintenant,
And now those who are against.
contre.
Against.
Donc la motion est, semble-t-il, rejetée.
So the motion is, if I can see right, rejected.
Ouais. C'est bon?
Is that okay?
Effectivement, je n'ai pas demandé les abstentions.
Well, I did not ask about abstentions. Okay, any abstentions? Abstentions, please. Raise a card.
Alors, carton vert,
So green, 34.
rejet,
Rejected, 52. Abstentions, 18. So the motion is rejected.
La motion suivante,
Next motion
c'est la motion de la Norvège.
from Norway.
Qui souhaite
And this motion
les délais
is about the period of the transmission of documents
passent de 6 semaines tels qu'ils sont prévus
that will be from 6 weeks, as is the present situation, to 3 months.
si on n'a pas reçu
So again, this motion did not get the approval of the council because it was found not to be practical or operational regarding the submission of files, because in the meantime a number of things could happen, particularly the accuracy of the documents that will not be totally reliable for you to have a final opinion. My suggestion to you then is to reject again this Norwegian motion. Does Norway wish to take the floor? Norway, please.
Hello.
Vous avez la parole. You have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman, dear President, Council, and Congress delegates. First, a little bit about motivation behind this motion. Between the Congresses lately, the last years, we have seen many achievements done in the handball worldwide. In all continents, in many different fields, there are big achievements. We saw in the President reports yesterday about the TV rates. We see the spectators' development, and now the French presidents have even promised us 1 million spectators during the World Championship in France. We have the media rights, we have the marketing rights. There are a lot of development in the emerging nations, and we increased the number of member federations. We saw yesterday also the Treasurer reports about fantastic revenue, assets. We are a rich organization, and the budget looks promised for a bright future. All these highlights between the Congresses, we would like to have in a written report in the documents before we are coming to the Congress. We are totally agree in the Council comments that 3 months before is too far before. We are totally agree in that. So we would like to modify our proposal to just 1 month prior to the Congress, that we wish to receive an annual report or business report. The name is not important, but we would like to have these highlights in a written report before we are coming to the Congress. That's all from Norway, and we hope that everybody will vote in favor of this motion. Thank you.
Très bien. Je rappelle.
Okay, thank you. So let me remind you that in the bylaws, if I got you right, you intend, or you want to modify your motion so as to reduce.
From 6 months, from 3 months to 1 month. Norway.
Yes, that's correct. We would like to modify from 3 months ahead and down to 1 month ahead.
Aujourd'hui, dans nos statuts, c'est 6 semaines.
Well, in our statutes today, we have 6 weeks, so it is longer than what you suggest, which, all in all, everybody can be informed in due time, in the right conditions, and anyway, the Council was against the motion, and we are going to vote in favor or against the Norwegian motion. So, again, we're going to vote. For those who are in favor of the motion, please raise your green cards.
Thank you, Norway, for a very nice compliment and word about the report of the Council. But the reason I wanted to tell you, we are not against. We support your opinion, but the main things, we wanted to put all the activities as we can put before the Congress. It means if you accept it that we have to have 1 month before, I think it will be very good, Joel, and we can accept also. 1 month, it's okay, very good. But before you, I think you asked it 3 months, and after you already he already make a change to be 6 weeks.
Pas cohérent.
Now it's for 1 month. I think it's okay because it's important for us that we can send you all the documents belonging to the Congress. You can study and you can read and you can come ready to us here. This is very important for us to not only to give you papers. No, we want to give you papers, send you papers, and you study and read, and we can discuss. That means everyone he knows what happened in handball during this period. I think, Mr. Dordblank, that we can accept 1 month before the Congress. It will be for both sides. I think it's okay. General Manager?
Yeah.
It's okay?
Ok, donc nous avons une nouvelle.
All right, then, so we have a new motion from Norway that is going to shorten the period of the presentation of the documents to 1 month. So this is the proposal of Norway that is submitted to you for appreciation. So those who are in favor of this motion, raise your green cards.
Contre?
Against?
Contre?
Against, please show your cards. Abstentions?
Une abstention.
1 abstention, 2 abstain.
Pardon, on revient contre.
We start again. Against?
1, 2, contre. Carton 3.
Against, please.
3, contre.
3 against.
Abstention.
Abstentions now.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
Donc la motion est adoptée.
So the motion is adopted.
Motion suivante.
Next motion.
C'est laquelle?
All right. Which one is this?
Okay, merci beaucoup, Monsieur le Président.
Oui. Fini?
Okay.
For Sandy for the sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
Sandy, you are ready? Okay. Go ahead, please. You have the floor. And after we will come back, Mr. President. It means you finished, and you will come back.
Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. We go now to the following item. It's motion 6.3 from our member federations, Norway. We are talking about the finances and the annual accounts and the reports from the Supervisory Board and Internal Auditor shall be submitted to the Council and the Congress for the resolution. The Congress shall have these documents no later than 3 months prior to the Congress meeting. The Council voted not to be in favor for this motion for the same reasons as we have previously discussed. The same thing also applies for the budget and to submit it for the confirmation. Do we have any comments on this point? In case there are no comments, Norway?
Thank you, Sandy. Solo. For us, we are very satisfied with the first motion, and we consider this information here as a part of the previous motion. So here as well, we are satisfied with 1 month and not 3 or 4 months before.
I think we are very satisfied that it also gives us a great help for the Council, so we propose if you could vote for a modified proposal done by the Norwegian Handball Federation, if in case we can vote for the same motion but with a time frame of 1 month. So please, would you raise your green cards for those who are in favor of this proposal? Sorry, but as far as I understood, Norwegian Handball Federation has modified their proposal to 1 month. Yes, we are talking about 17.3 and 17.4, exactly. So please, for those who are in favor of this modified proposal, please raise your green cards. Can you count them? Is it okay? As far as I can see, it's the same. Okay. Do we have anyone against? And do we have any sustained? We have 1 abstention. I think we can all agree that the proposal was accepted with 1 abstained vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Shola. And now come back to Mr. Delblanc.
Once more.
Yes, please.
Alors, nous avons les motions de la...
So now we have the motions from the Pan American Federation.
Les motions de Panamérique.
The motions from
Retiré, je crois, Mario, c'est ça?
Pan America have been withdrawn. Is that right?
Mario, tu le confirmes?
Mario, can you confirm that?
Amal?
Amal, can you confirm that the motions coming from Pan America have been withdrawn?
Ok, très bien. Donc, la motion suivante.
So we move on to the next motion
Provenant de la Fédération française, Fédération d'Égypte, pardon.
from the Egyptian Federation.
Pardon.
Sorry.
C'est des liens d'amitié entre la France et l'Égypte.
So again, I mean, a slip of the tongue, I said France instead of Egypt. But
Il s'agit donc d'une motion qui porte
so this
sur une limitation
motion deals with,
vise à limiter
or
les règles de changement de nationalité, notamment
wants to limit the rules of the nationality of the young players.
favorablement par rapport à cette
The Council
motion, puisque
was not in favor of this motion as it was against the International Olympic Charter, and you know that there is a rule that applies to all the international federations.
je regrette, mais donc je vous demande de
So
vous opposer à cette
I'm sorry to say, but I'm asking you to stand against the motion, and if you follow my suggestion, you raise your green card to oppose the motion, which is contrary to the rules of the International Olympic Charter.
Comment? Oui?
Excuse me.
Please, you have the floor.
Yes, it was this motion. It came from Europe, I think. No, I know this from Egypt now. But
From
the same,
Egypt, from Egypt.
The same. It came from Europe, and the Congress rejected. The same. Yeah. For 21 years, the same. It was yes.
Ok. Donc, la Fédération...
Okay, so then the Egyptian Federation,
Tu as la parole.
you have the floor.
On n'entend pas.
Can't hear you. Can you please use the microphone?
Okay. Mr. President, all what we are need is to try to protect the heritage and the resource of the poor federations, the poor country. We are trying to put rules for running away from the countries to play to other countries. The opinion of the Council is it is a way to renew a new countries, new teams, but in the meantime, it will be a very bad reaction for the poor countries. That is what our opinion. But we respect your opinion, of course.
Très bien.
Joel,
Okay, fine.
the main things that I wanted to explain to you, you for about 10 minutes rejected the same motion came from Europe. I don't like to make a conflict. If you accepted this motion now and for 10 minutes you rejected, it will be a conflict for us. This is what I wanted to explain to you. It means we are not going to vote, Mr. Joel. It means we already the same motion. I will ask motion number 8. You already rejected this motion before. We don't like to make the same in the same Congress. It means we have to don't go to vote because it's rejected before. And then if the Egyptian Handball Federation have some proposal to the council that we can discuss in the council. This is my opinion, Mr. Joel.
Je pense que
Well, I think that the Assembly, being wise enough, can surely by vote confirm its stance, having already voted against the motion previously. You are going to confirm then the previous vote by raising your green card. Your green cards to show that you are against the motion which you have already refused before.
qui veut intervenir? J'entends des rumeurs.
Would someone take the floor?
Please explain. Why? Explain.
You want to vote for in favor of this motion or not? We can't understand.
Non, nous ne sommes pas en faveur de contre cette motion.
We are against the motion.
The Executive Council is not in favor of the motion, is against the motion.
Okay. Merci.
Thank you.
Donc, si vous êtes contre,
So if you are against the motion,
pardon? Oui? Oui, Pedro, Angola.
Merci, Monsieur Joël.
thank you. There's a problem. Normally, the green card should be in favor of the motion. And against the motion, it's the red card. Thank you.
Donc,
The second time I make a mistake. So, a red card against the motion. You raise your red card if you are against the motion. Thank you, Pedro, for your clarification.
merci, c'est bon.
Thank you.
Rouge quand on est contre.
So, red if we are against. Yeah, sure.
Et vert favorable.
Green in favor.
Vert favorable.
Green card for those in favor of this amendment. 5,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ok, donc la motion
So
est rejetée.
the motion has been rejected.
Motion suivante.
Next motion.
Abstention, décidément. Faut que je
Abstention. Yeah, who abstains?
Une abstention.
One abstention.
Ok, motion suivante.
Next motion.
Il s'agit d'une motion pareille.
It's the same motion submitted by the Egyptian Handball Federation concerning the release of players
Dans un délai
within a time frame which is
la Fédération égyptienne de 4 semaines.
which is 4 weeks before the tournament,
Elle est limitée à
whereas today it is 15 days before the event and 1 day after.
l'harmonisation des calendriers internationaux.
Now, due to the harmonization of international calendars, the Council is not in favor. So I'm asking you to raise your red card, Pedro. Egypt, do you want to take the floor? If you are against the motion, red card.
Qui demande la parole?
Who is asking for the floor?
Кыргызстан. Кыргызстан. Давайте по правилам голосования. Потому что получается так, сперва кто за это предложение, а потом ставится против, потом ставится воздержался. А у нас получается так, что кто как сперва против мы голосуем, потом только за, потом получается воздержался. По правилам давайте сделаем. Кто за то, что за эти поправки, за, пускай голосует первое, потом второе против, потом воздержался. Спасибо.
We should always vote. We should follow the order. To begin with, we should vote for, second against, and third abstention.
Donc, pour la motion,
For the motion, green card. Who is in favor of the motion, green card?
contre la motion,
Against the motion as suggested by the Council, red card. Raise your red cards if you are against the motion. Thank you.
et abstention,
Abstentions? Who abstains?
3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 abstentions, 5 abstentions.
Donc la motion est reposée.
So the motion is turned down.
C'est à peu près la même.
Number
C'est exactement la même.
motion 16.
Donc, que le délai également
The time frame for the release of players should be extended to 4 weeks. So I suggest that that you take the same vote. If you are in favor of that motion, raise your red card, your green card. If you are against, raise your red card.
Merci.
Thank you.
Abstention.
Who abstains?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5 abstentions.
Merci.
Thank you. So the motion is also turned down, and this is very logical.
La motion numéro 17
Motion number 17,
provient de la Fédération égyptienne.
coming from the Egyptian Federation,
J'ai bien lu et bien compris.
and if I understood well the motion, if a player is suspended because they have not joined the national team, the suspension now is 6 months. And the Egyptian Federation suggestion is that the player should be suspended from 6 months to 1 year. That's your proposal. and the Executive Council seems that deems this motion very severe, drastic, and if a player is suspended for 1 year, we will lose that player. So the Executive Council is not in favor of that motion. Now I have learned my lesson. If you are in favor of extending the suspension to 1 year, you raise your green card. That is, you are for from 6 months to 1 year. Four people are in favor. Red card. Thank you. Abstentions? 3 abstentions. So the motion is rejected.
La motion suivante.
Next motion. It concerns the same topic.
Il s'agit
d'une
disposition qui voudrait que
a contract signed
avec un joueur
with a player in his with a club, with an adult player who has reached his majority age, should forbid this adult player to join a national team in order to allow them to represent the national team, whether they are majors or minors. This is part of the common law of releasing players, whether they are key players or not key players. So we are in the application or implementation of the same regulation. So here again, I'm going to ask you to turn down this motion. Are there any questions? It's exactly the same situation, and we are insisting on key players. So if you are in favor of this motion, raise your green card. If you are against, green card, as suggested by Executive Council, which is logical. Thank you. Abstentions? 1, 2, 3, 4 abstentions. Thank you very much. Motion number 19, also coming from the Egyptian Federation, deals with the transfer of young players which could have work contracts, and this is totally illegal. It's a provision which is totally illegal. So the Executive Council, in compliance with the law on the protection of minor players, is not in favor of the motion. Are there any questions?
Carton vert si vous êtes favorable.
So green card if you are for this motion. One.
Carton rouge si vous êtes opposé.
Green card if you are against this motion.
Merci.
Thank you.
Abstention.
Abstentions?
Une.
One.
Une abstention.
One abstention. Thank you.
Nous sommes à la motion numéro 20, je crois.
So we are in dealing with motion number 20, I think.
Ce qui est la même chose à propos de la
It's the same thing concerning
du montant.
the amount.
Oui, là c'est un problème technique.
This is a technical problem.
De règles des transferts des jeunes.
The rules about the transfer of young players,
Puisqu'on évoque
since we are dealing with contracts
à des jeunes de moins de 16 ans.
for players less than 16 years of age, it's totally illegal to suggest work contracts for minor players. So green cards if you are in favor of this motion. One.
Carton rouge.
Green card if you are against the motion.
Merci.
Thank you.
Abstention.
Abstentions?
Merci beaucoup. La motion numéro 21.
Motion number 21
C'est à propos de
concerns
du transfert, mais
not the transfer but loans of players,
4 joueurs. Et donc,
the number of allowed loans of
à
players.
propos de cette motion, c'est de
What I would suggest is not to vote for or against because it is already
désormais
part
application
of the regulations.
internationale. Merci à la
So
Fédération égyptienne.
thank you for the Egyptian Federation to propose it, but it's part of our regulations in the International Handball Federation.
La motion numéro 22,
Motion number 22,
c'est à propos des droits
it concerns the rights and the amount of
et réduire.
the transfer rights.
Propose au contraire
We suggested to reduce them, and the Egyptian Federation proposes to increase the transfer fees, and the Council
alors carton vert
is not in favor of the Egyptian proposal or motion. Who is for this Egyptian motion?
carton rouge pour ceux qui sont contre.
Red card for those who are against the increase of the transfer fees.
Abstention.
Abstentions?
Une,
1, 2,
une, deux, trois, quatre,
4,
quatre.
4 abstentions.
La motion est.
So the motion is turned down.
La motion numéro 23
Motion number 23,
qui vise
aiming at
donner
giving
22.
22.
22, it was about a process of transfer, no? To increase?
Sorry,
Oui, je me suis trompé dans les numéros, c'était 22 et non pas 23.
Yeah, it's number 22, not 23, so
Finalement supprimé
to,
sous la présidence CAP au bénéfice
to
des matchs de classement entre la 9e
the losers of the 8th finals to be classified between 9th and 16th,
aurait ce statut de
they should have
au niveau de la compétition de 9e, 16e. classement et la présidence club. Le Conseil n'est pas favorable.
The Council is not in favor of the President's Cup. All the teams which have traveled over thousands of miles to attend the World Championship, and so that this competition allows every team, whatever its performance, to be classified under the same conditions. So the Council is not in favor of this motion. Mr. Chairman of the Competition Commission, do you want to add any clarifications for the President Cup? Those who are in favor of this motion, green card. 1. Red card for those who are against. Thank you. Abstentions? Thank you. So the motion is turned down, is rejected. So now it's motion 23. Concerning no, there's no motion. It was just for information because the Egyptian Federation that the candidacy process be extended, but this not up to the Congress to take this decision. Thank you very much for those who helped me in presenting the motions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Joel. It was not easy. We are coming now, after this marathon, we finished. Thank you, my colleagues, the executive members that already present the motions. Thank you, the council. Thank you, all of you. I wanted to give my gratitude for all of you that you accepted to be here in Sochi to attend this Congress. And before we are closing the extraordinary Congress, I wanted to inform you something that we have to give our congratulations to Oceanian Handball Confederations. They already have 16 full members now. And they have also the president, Mr. Klaas. He is the president of Oceanian Handball Federation. This is the first time in the life of International Handball Federation we have 5 continents. And 5 continents, you know that it was your decision long time before that we have to have minimum 15 countries or national federation to be continent. Now they already fulfilled all the requirement of IHF, and now all of us, we have to give our gratitude and thanks for Mr. Glass and also for all the national federation from Oceania. And we hope for all of them very good luck. We are working with them also that what we already mentioned before, we want to all of us, all of handball family to be active in handball. Very good luck and congratulations, and we have to see you in the top competition inside International Handball Federation, and very good luck. Mr. Blas, you are here. Can you come please to say something for the Congress before we're closing the Congress? Mr. Ricardo Blas, he is the president of the Oceanian Handball Federation, and he will be representative also Oceanian Handball Federation in IHF. You have the floor.
Thank you. I'm not sure if it's good morning or good afternoon. First, I would like to...
Can you speak English, please?
English. I would like to thank President Mustafa for engaging me to form this organization in Oceania. It took a while. As you know, like Oceania, like Africa, they have the largest land mass, and Oceania has the largest water mass. And so to get our members together, it was quite a challenge. But I want to thank you for welcoming us. And I know that yesterday we saw the 4 members that completed the requirement to meet the IHF statutes. I do want to thank you again. I look forward to meeting up with you and engaging with you. And of course, we definitely need your help as we transition forward to develop handball in Oceania. Thank you.
Thank you, and very good luck. Very good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. South Africa, something? What is this? Commonwealth, yes. I had a meeting yesterday after the Congress finished here. I had a meeting with some from our friends from the Commonwealth. And you know very well that we are working in different directions to promote our sport. And one from this we want to put handball in the Commonwealth competition. And it was my proposal yesterday when I had a meeting, and also the President Arimo, he was with us. And we already decided if we can arrange a meeting. I don't know how many countries now in IHF in the Commonwealth. Can we count how many, because we wanted to arrange a meeting? How many, please? Can you raise your hand? How many? We asked you to raise your green, not red card, please. Okay, how many, Mr. Ashtob? Armo, do you want to organize a meeting, or we can tell them now that we can sign? Okay, I will tell you. How many? Huh? 20, 23? Okay, may I ask you, please, after we finish the Congress, can we not sit, we can discuss together how is the procedures that we can come, and because I will be in contact with some people from the Commonwealth leaders, we can put handball in Commonwealth. I think it will be next Commonwealth, it will be in South Africa, I think, Mr. Armo. Yes? Yes. Okay. We wanted to put, because it's important for us also to put handball in everywhere. means you know that it was difficult to put handball in the World Games in beach, the World Games, and we put it now in the World Games, and then we try to be in a beach also in the Olympic Games, and then we working with Commonwealth. This it means we have to work in every direction and everywhere to put our handball. It make a more and more promotion for our and develop for our sport. Okay, now let me also, in the name of all of you, we give our gratitude to Russian Handball Federation that you already invited us, and they organize a very excellent organization for our Congress. And may I ask as a president of the Russian Handball Federation, Mr. Sheshko, Sergey, please can you come here? But you have to change your name, make it easy for us, please. No, Sergey is easy for me.
Dear Dr. Mustafa, dear friends, I think this plate is equals to all the expenses for the whole Congress. Thank you for this. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you all here, and I hope that the cities that hosted you will be a point on the planet where you would like to come furthermore with your families, with your friends. We are always at your disposal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sergey. And at the meantime, we had a different meeting here. I was here in Russia before, I think it's 2 months before. And I have a meeting before I came here with the sport minister. We talk about how Russia to bring handball again like before. And they promised me it will be in 2-3 years. That I think Russia it will come. It means take care, Joel. Take care from Russia. Russia coming now. Huh? Okay. I think. Who? Yeah. Alex. Alex, congratulations for the Congress. And thank you so very much. You make a very good presentation that the Congress decided that the Congress 2017 it will be in Australia. Thank you and very good luck. Where is Alex? Alex, can you come please? Very good luck for the Congress. It is important for us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Okay, dear colleagues, dear friends, we're coming in the final now. Again, thank you so much. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you that you already always in touch. Thank you that you are working in your country. And I told you before, you have to count us. We are one family. We have to work together. If anyone have any difficulties, you elected us to work with you, to service you. This is our duty. This is why We hope everyone he can make a good job in his country. Handball, it will be more and more better with your help and your support, with a very good cooperation between the National Federation, the Continental Confederation with the International Handball Federation. If you are working, all of us together in the same direction, handball, it will be #1 in the world with your help and your support. I have a very good luck for you. Bon voyage, travel safe, and then I will give in the final. Thank you so much, and very good luck, and we will be in contact. Thank you.
Just a slight change in the final banquet program. The buses will depart from here at 5, so the final banquet will be at 6. Okay? So please be in the lobby at 5. Thank you.
To where? Where is the bus going to?